Hey there Pokemon fans, Farger101 here, back with another Pokemon BattleSpot Misadventure for you. Today we're going up against Ishia. I'm really sorry I'm butchering your name. I'm so sorry. If you're excited for this one, guys, please go ahead and leave a like rating down below. Or if you enjoy the match when we get to the end of it and you made it all the way through, please go hit that like button and leave any comments down below and I'll try to reply to each and every one of you guys. We are on a goal this year is to get to 100 subs before the end of the year. So every single like or comment you guys leave on these videos massively helps us out, and all your help so far getting to where we are is massively appreciated. So thank you very much for that, guys. We're going to jump straight into this matchup for you. So she's going to be bringing with her a Mewtwo, Glade and a Venusaur. So 3 possible Megas. Quite an interesting setup going on there. I'm thinking she thinks that that Venusaur potentially could be Chloroform. She's thinking I've got a Charizard Y. Well, she's in for a shock because it's next. We're bringing with us Dino Shroom, Breloom, Malware, our Polygon 2, and Charizard, who is our Mega. So we're going to jump straight into this matchup for you guys. So we're opening up with Breloom. Wasn't 100% sure what she was going to open for. However, worst case scenario for us was the Mewtwo, which is exactly what she opens up with. So this is either a Mewtwo X or a Mewtwo Y. I'm not 100% sure at this point. We see the Mega Evolution go off. It is going to be a Mewtwo Y, which again is absolute worst case for us being a Breloom. Absolute nightmare for us to deal with. We're going to protect, because I really wanted to get to see what this thing wanted to do to give us an idea of how we start dealing with it. He's going to go for an Ice Beam, so Breloom really can't stay in here. So we're going to switch straight back out and go out into Malware, our Porygon 2. Should be able to take anything this thing wants to throw at it pretty well, providing we don't get critted. We're going to Trace, we're going to get Insomnia. Handy if he wants to put us to sleep, because he won't be able to. He's going to go straight up for a Shy Shock. I always struggle over that word, Psy Shock. And just a decent amount. He's going to go for a Calm Mind. So that's not great news for us at all, unfortunately. It really isn't. We're going to get a nice Toxic off on it though. Handy with the Calm Mind up, because it now puts this thing on a timer. We can take a few hits off it, so we can start whittling this thing down a little bit, which is great news for us. So Mewtwo's going to go for a Psy Shock. That is going to connect and do a... Oh, it's going to do a decent amount to Porygon. It very nearly KOs us, actually. We're going to get... Thankfully, went for a recover that turn. Trying to burn some of these turns of Toxic off here to try and whittle this thing down as much as we can possibly whittle it down. He's going to go for a Focus Blast. That is going to connect. I'll be lying if I said I was really hoping it was going to miss. We live on 23, so Malware really not wanting to go down here, and we're going for yet another recover here. We're desperately trying to burn turns of Toxic damage here to try and whittle this thing down as low as we can possibly get it, because this thing sweeps our whole team quite easily, to be brutally honest. He's going to go for another Focus Blast. He is going to connect that turn. I don't think we're going to live this one. No, unfortunately that takes Malware out. We could have done with the miss, but hey, you know what? 70% chance, so there's a good opportunity. Toxic is to take it down to just below half. We can go out into Breloom if we've got Protect, and that enables us to burn yet another turn of poison damage on this thing. So he's going to go for an Ice Beam. We're going to protect ourselves. He's going to drop down to what looks like Mach Punch range for us, which is great news. He's actually going to withdraw it. I'm guessing predicting a Mach Punch, which is exactly what we went for. We couldn't really do anything else at that point. The Glade is going to come in. I know it was the obvious play is obvious, but still. Mach Punch is going to collect. We're going to get some nice damage off on the Glade. Nice shiny Glade as well. We're going to get Protect off just to see what this thing actually wants to go for. You see it's got Brick Break, which we can probably take, to be fair. So we're going to Rock Tomb, slow this thing down. It's going to do a decent chunk of damage, even though it's resisted. And we get that speed drop, so we know how to speed this thing. He's going to go for an Earthquake. Brick Break would have been better, surely. Resisted, it's not going to do too much to us. I'm not quite sure what he was predicting there. Maybe switching to something else. Might have thought I bought Greninja. That might have been what it was. We're going to go for a Bullet Seed here. He's going to protect. We outspeed him now, which is great news for us. So we're going to Bullet Seed off. That should pick up the KO on this thing. Even though it's neutral, it does a decent chunk of damage being stabbed. And we're going to see Venusaur come out now. So Venusaur is potentially a problem. Obviously, this isn't his Mega now, so that's good news for us. We're going to see Petal Blizzard. I'm seeing a lot of Petal Blizzard Venusaurs at the moment. I'm not quite sure why people are running back, not Giga Drain. We're going to go for a nice Rock Tomb. That drops his scene speed down. It looks like a 3-hit KO. So we're going to Mach Punch here. Rock Tomb was probably the better play actually, because it looks like it does more, but I wanted to go for something that was Stab. Petal Blizzard is going to come through and connect again with Bitless. We live on 21, so we're going to be able to get another move off here. So we're just going to go straight up for a Mach Punch just to get that little bit of extra damage off, and drops it right down into very nearly KO range. We're going to see a Synthesis come off from the Venusaur, which kind of half expect it, to be fair. It's going to put it back up to just above half. So we're just going to Mach Punch again. We just want to get damage off on this, to be fair. It's pretty low now. We're going to see Petal Blizzard. That is going to unfortunately pop Breloom for us. But this thing is now should be in Flame Charge range with Char. And not being Chloroform or Mega with no Thick Fat ability, it should KO it. So we can go into Char here. The Flame Charge will allow us to get a +1 speed. So when that Mewtwo comes back out at the end game, we will definitely outspeed and KO it. So we're going to see Flame Charge come through. Perfect setup situation there to bring Char in on. Venusaur's going to drop down. And now it's pretty much all over unless we get some really bad luck and we miss a 100% accurate move. We're going to go for a Dragon Claw. Not risking anything silly. Just pick up the KO on this Mewtwo. And that's going to be game for us there. So that was a really hard fought match. Really pleased with how we played that. That late game setup with Charm massively helped us out. If you enjoyed that one, guys, please go show some love to that like button down below. And if I don't see you around, I will see you on BattleSpot. Take care for now. Bye.